walkthrough on how to set up a WordPress template site. Just did one and it's all fresh, so let's walk through it real quickly. Basically, here's the site I set up, and we'll go back and forth here, but here in the control panel, the first thing I did was under themes. You click on install themes here. Once you well, first of course you download the zip file for the theme you want to install, and then you just click upload. You upload that zip file and it will, in this new 3.0 version, it will install it right from there, so it makes it a lot easier. Once you've got the theme in there, the theme options will be down under the appearance, and so you can see the chameleon theme options. That's the one we're using here. First thing you do is set up a logo, and best thing to do is go ahead and get that sized to what you want it, and then you can upload it right here from your computer and have it go into there. That one's pretty simple. Now keep in mind that none of these things, even that, get applied until you hit the save button down at the bottom. So in case you don't see the changes reflected, that's probably why. As far as colors go, they've got the nice color picker here. Just picking the color won't do it. Once you pick it, you've got to highlight that and then Control-C, Control-V it into this blank. There's not too much here that needs explaining. You do have to enable, no, that's somewhere else. Okay, skip that. Alright, so that's just the general things. If you want to change the background color, by the way, is this green color here that we used. Alright, on to the home page. Alright, this quote line 1 text, quote line 2 text, that's what's showing up here. And then of course we've got our content area 1, 2, 3, and what I've done is I've created a page, and I'll show you that in just a second, but just to tell you what those are, there's content area 1, 2, 3. So if we go back and look at the pages that I've actually created for those, one of them, well, the third one is about Peachtree Corners, so you just create a page as you normally would. Give it the title, give it the text. For the picture, you don't want to insert a picture the way you normally would. You actually go down here to featured image, and if there's not a feature image, it won't show it, and you'll click add featured image, and then you'll go ahead and put your featured image in there, and then that'll make a nice little image that goes above the text in that portion of the site. Okay. Let's talk about real quick another thing that's a little bit complicated here is the sliders. And I've got 3 sliders on here, so how did we do those? Well, first of all, you go to the featured slider tab, and we've got it enabled. There's 2 ways to enable it. You can make it a category of blog posts. In this case, I did that, and I created a category called sliders, and so anything under there is going to go into the sliders, although I've limited it to the latest 3. If you wanted to make it a page, I don't know why you would, but you could, and you could enable it here, and then you pick which pages are in your sliders. Alright, so if we come over here, let's go to our pages. No, I'm sorry, that's going to be in our posts. And here's one of our sliders. I'll just edit it here. And I've categorized this under blog and slider, so it'll show up in our blog posts. It'll also show as a slider. And as usual, you just put your title there and your text in here. And much like the other one I was showing you, you need a featured image. Now on this, the image, I don't have the exact dimensions, but it has to be pretty wide in order to work on there. If it's too small, it's going to push your text off to the side. So just be careful of that. Video is going to cut me off, so hang on 1 second.